know about you guys, but I'm always curious to see how people's systems are changing and evolving and what they're using and how they're making it work for them. So that is what today's video is going to be about. Just a quick little update about what I'm currently using in my day-to-day and how I'm making it work for me. Welcome back, everyone. So today let's talk about my updated planner system, which if you've been following me for a while, you know it's ever evolving. I will change things up in a heartbeat if it is not working for me, or if I just naturally want to try something new because there's something new out there and I'm excited about it and I want to give it a little test drive. But this is where I am currently at with my planning system. Right now it's currently working. I know in the months of June and July it's probably going to change again because I will not be at work. I just won't have as much to do because I won't be able to do as much because I will be on a 6-week recovery from my surgery. So this is what we're doing right now though, because life is kind of busy, you know? So let's start with the pocket one. I'm not going to flip through this in great detail because there is a video just a couple of videos back going over every single little thing in this planner. But this is my Pocket Louis Vuitton PM. I guess that's what the pocket kind of means. But it's very tiny. I shared that I don't keep too much in here. This is the planner that pretty much just stays in my purse because while I don't use it as a wallet like a lot of people do, because I don't find the card slots to, one, there's just not enough, and two, I don't know, I haven't really figured out how to make it function as a wallet for me, but I love it for just having a quick little overview of my schedule, a place to keep the cards for the doctors that I'm currently seeing, things like that. And it just has a monthly calendar. I do have weekly inserts in here, but I don't reference them a lot. It's more or less the monthly calendar, my insert where I just write notes for my doctor's appointments and a little spending log. And in the back, I just have receipts that I want to hang on to until I just don't need them anymore. I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people that I'm if I have to return something, even though they can look it up by the card that you used, but just in case, I like to hang on to the receipt. So I have a ton of these, and some of them can probably go now, but this is where that kind of has a role in my whole planning system. Like I said, it just kind of stays in my purse or whatever bag I'm carrying, and then I just kind of update things from there. Then comes in my personal planner, which this one has kind of been in and out because I've been trying to figure out, could this be a system that's really sustainable with the pocket and then what I use my Hobonichi cousin for. So I recently purchased a pre-loved Giglio. I am in my era of I'm scared to buy things that are really, really expensive brand new because then I feel forced to baby them. And if I have to baby something, I'm not going to enjoy using it. That's just how I am. So this came pre-loved. It's not perfect. It has a couple of scratches at the bottom. I've even given it a scratch with my nails because I just don't know. I don't know. But I'm not gentle with my planners at all. I believe this is it's in the gold color. I had to look at the box that it came in, that the seller included the box with, which I greatly appreciate it because I don't remember colors of planners like I used to back in the day. I've had plenty of Giglios back in the day, and yeah. Sometimes as they patina, it's hard to tell the difference in my opinion, but let's kind of quickly walk through here. So there are some things that have to be taken out of here. I just haven't gotten there just yet, but I've had some inserts in here since last year or in whatever ring setup I had because I have a variety of different rings, but I don't keep anything in this front pocket because I just haven't figured out what the heck to put in there, to be quite honest. I have some photos from last year that I actually found in an old Erin Condren planner that I had like the front pocket for. But these are just some pictures of me and my friends from DC, Go Wild DC, and then last year's birthday pictures of Kayla from when we were still living in Georgia. I don't have anything in this back flap or like anything in this back pocket either because I haven't gotten there yet. On the front little flap thing, this is where I just have like an ollie clip. It's just there for decoration. I do have like a little plastic insert from Amazon. I do have it linked in my Amazon shop. I have them in pocket size and in personal. When I ordered my last Peanuts Planner Co. order, I ordered some of the monthly sticky notes, so I do have one of those up here. And then I had like a ton of vellum from Sterling Ink subscription, and I just kind of went ham and like cut it all up, and you'll kind of see it throughout this planner. I've just got some sticky notes from Target in here. I have some inserts from Plan with Bee that I just like recently discovered their shop, and I have like a lot of free printables from their shop. I love kind of discovering shops in that way and like trying out their freebies and then kind of moving forward and purchasing items as they release them. Again, more of that Sterling Ink vellum. I also kind of liked it because May is like obviously my favorite month of the year because it's my birthday month, but there's like a lot of like purple vibes and like lilac situation in here, which kind of just give May. I have a cloth and paper year at a glance, which is kind of hard to see. So it's kind of why I have the other year at a glance in here, but I can't really write on this one and I can write on this one. So that's kind of why I have two of them. I don't know. I have more of those sticky notes. I kind of just stuck them back to back and then punched them. That way I just have a place to like write random notes and lists in here. And I just have a couple of those. I like in these type of planners to keep a lot of notes pages because it's kind of freeing to have those pages where you don't have to worry about everything being like so perfect and tidy, and you can just write on it and then toss it out when you're done. I have a cloth and paper vellum in here. I feel like this is just one of their iconic vellums, so that's what I have in there. Another one of those clear insert things with, I think this is from the Journaling Home, and then some little cards from cloth and paper. More of that vellum from Sterling Ink. And then I have a couple of things from Plan with Bee in here. Again, they're like part of their freebies. I printed this in the wrong size, and honestly, I'm not mad about it because I think it kind of looks cute. I have some of their inbox freebie inserts, and I just put sticky notes on there so that I can write things down and then throw it out as I want to. They also had this really cool task reminder insert and then a packing guide insert. Again, I just went on their website. They had a bunch of freebies and I decided to just try them out and add them in here. And again, just some more note pages that I printed incorrectly instead of printing back to back, but I was like, whatever. Again, they're notes pages. I don't intend to like keep them in here for a long time. As soon as I use them and no longer need the pages, and they can come out. More of the vellum from Sterling Ink. And then Plan with Bee also had a holiday schedule, and I decided to add that in here because a lot of the inserts that I have don't have the holidays on there. I have this like coffee vellum. I think this is from Planner Monkey Co. I've actually had it for like well over a year and didn't know what to do with it, and finally just decided to add it to this planner. I have got some Peanuts Planner Co. inserts, and I just put the little cloth and paper dots as each month passes. I also have this in my pocket as well. It's just kind of nice to have a month at a glance. This is the insert that I use from Peanuts Planner Co. for my work calendar. So I just kind of switched the way that it's folded so that I could see May up front, and I just cross off the days as they pass. And then for my monthly inserts, these are also from Peanuts Planner Co. And again, the holidays aren't on here, so I typically will either write them in or reference on one of the previous inserts. But this is like what May looks like, just pen and highlighter, nothing fancy. And I just have through the end of the year in here. And then the next section, more of that vellum from Sterling Ink. The next section has this really cool like plant guide, another insert that I printed in the wrong size from Plan with Bee, but you guys know I love my plants, and It just has like general care tips. I just thought it was really cute to have in here. I just like it. That's why I printed it. More of that coffee vellum. And then we get into like the weekly inserts. I have inserts like dating back from when did I jump in here? Last November. So again, I've been in and out of rings for quite some time. And these ones are from Peanuts Planner Co. And I did use them quite a bit and then like took a break, I want to say like in January, and then came back to it in February. I do like these inserts, but I used them all the way up to, what was it, April? And then I stopped because I moved to the Annie Plans printables inserts for now May and June. And my favorite thing about this, I'll show you a blank version of it, is that it's just a week view on one side, but then you have the daily view, which I absolutely love. I think to my core as a planner, I am a daily planner. I love daily pages and I thrive when I use daily pages. So I kind of wanted to get away from the focus of being weekly and switch to the focus being more daily. And when I saw that she had these inserts, I absolutely loved them. I'll try to pop the name of them here on the screen so you can see exactly what it is that I ordered, because I've shared them over on Instagram and people said that they couldn't find them. But if you go to Annie's website and then go to I think it's ring and disc inserts, it's literally, I think it's on the first or second page, but I'll leave a photo here. But this is what that looks like. So you have your week view and then a page for each day. I didn't start that very first day in May, but I started it around the 4th or just a couple days after that. And then I went back to see like, hey, let's try a couple of different pages to see how I like it. And then this is how the first week looked, and I really, really liked it because again, I just have this overview and then the daily pages literally have like a much better breakdown of each day. And I love this. For a while there, I was using the A6 Hobonichi because I love the daily pages. This gives me a little bit more space, but also a weekly view, which the A6 Hobonichi doesn't have. But I have weekly and daily views in my Cousin, but it's like too much, if that makes sense. So this is kind of like that nice little in-between size there. So this is where we're at right now. I haven't planned yet for this week. Let me know down in the comments if you'd love to see how I set up my weeks in here and daily pages, and I can make that happen. So what I did was only printed May through the end of June. Here soon, I'm probably going to take out all of those older Peanuts Planner Co. inserts because I feel like things are getting a little snug in here. The next section is my reading section, and to be quite honest, I haven't updated it in quite some time, but this is vellum from my Minimal Planner. I did the printable option and then some vellum from Sterling Ink. I did, like I said, I did all of their printable inserts. So I did the Never Ending TBR list, another printable vellum that has like the reading essentials, which I think is adorable. The monthly reads overview, which I think I'm going to switch that up. I think I shared that before. I think I'm going to use it a little bit differently than how it is. I am behind on doing book reviews, but I'm also not like a reader that does like 20 to 30 books a month. I'm lucky if I get in one book a month. So I've got like 2 more to add here. So I need to put my review of The Flock, and then I've got these 2 pages to fill in. The bookshelf, one of my favorite inserts from my Minimal Planner. I've got about 5 or 6 more books to add. I'm so behind, you guys, but this is what that section is for. This little photo of me and Loki, which is not anything new. It's been in my setup for quite a while. More of that vellum from Sterling Ink. And then the next tab is literally just like a social media like brain dump. So it's got like just some notes. I think there's even some notes in here from like Go Wild, some brands that I'd love to work with, brands that I have worked with. I'm kind of keeping some of these pages to myself here. Some notes on upcoming videos, like sort of like some scripting, like just talking points that I don't want to forget about. And then I just have some additional notes pages in here. And these are actually from an A5 Hobonichi notebook because I love Tomoe River paper. And yes, you can use it in your ring inserts. Mine haven't torn at all, even though the pages are super thin. I just love having this paper in here. It is fantastic. I've also got some Filofax paper in here, which I personally love. My next section is like a big health and wellness section. So this is where I've been kind of keeping any like a tracker of like doctor's appointments, any sort of like symptoms or issues that I'm having. More of that Sterling ink vellum, a little dashboard from Plan with B, which I punched on the wrong side, but I was like, I'm not printing it again, so here it is. I did like a little like things that were going on with the current timeline that I'm dealing with my breast cancer journey. I do have sticky notes over this area because this is where I have a lot of more personal information, but this is one of those like inserts that's very similar to the Hobonichi Weeks, but it's basically like a vertical year at a glance. And I like it because here I kind of use it as a tracker for like migraines, any other symptoms that I'm having when I went to the doctor. So you can kind of see it like all at once, like big picture. And then I've got more of the Hobonichi paper that I decided to add in here because I'm obsessed with it. And here's what that insert looks like blank. I kept a couple of extras in here just because I'm trying to figure out what do I want to use these for, because I can kind of go back into like my chart, which is a system that my doctor uses to add things as I want to. And then in the back is just where I kind of keep my spending log. I can't remember where this vellum is from. I will have to try and see if I can figure it out, but it just has a bunch of little stars and things on there. But this is where I kind of keep my order trackers. This goes all the way back to like last November. There are definitely some things missing from here. But I also created like a little wait list. I think I kind of want a pocket Giglio, but I haven't been able to find the one that I want pre-loved because I'd rather just get it used than buy it new. I have looked on the Giglio website, but they never seem to have anything available that I'm looking for. So it's just not meant to be right now. And then I've got a couple more pages of the online orders. And then this insert from Peanuts Planner Co., which is like a finance tracker or finance routine that I haven't figured out how to use, so it's probably going to come out of this planner. And then this is just one of those Filofax sleeves where I have some of the extras of the books on my bookshelf. As I read them, I will add them to the book review, which again, I'm a little bit behind on. The seller of this Giglio included this little like fabric pocket situation that has a pen loop on it. I haven't actually used it yet, but I don't know. I think it's cute. I'll figure out a use for it. I don't have anything in the back card pockets. I'm like the worst at decorating like the pockets of a planner, but I'll get there someday. And then this is a little card that came with a planner order that Kayla actually placed, and it says being alive is the special occasion, which I absolutely love. And I just kind of kept that back there. But that is I tried to keep it quick, so sorry if that was really long-winded, but that's what this looks like. I feel like I haven't done a personal planner update in quite a bit. I really did not think rings was going to be a part of my planning journey this year. I just was like, it's not for me, but you know, I can always be proven wrong. Now, you guys are no stranger to my Hobonichi cousin. This system plays definitely more of like a journal role for me, like just a journal and more like scrapbooky type of situation for me, which is why I don't always reference it as like my main planner, but I do still love to plan in it and just plan out my weeks and things like that. This was last week, the week before. It's not very highly embellished or decorated. Like I do want to go back and add photos to this layout right here. I've had a few like rocky weeks where I just did not plan in this planner at all, but that's kind of the purpose of it, is just like a bigger overview because of this space that it has. But then my actual daily pages are definitely more journaling and memory keeping and less about being very like task functional. I don't know the best way to put that, but like here is a really good like example of that where I just memory keep in here. Like this was just this past weekend when we went to Hamilton and what Mother's Day looked like and things like that. So that's kind of how all of these kind of come together. This is definitely more memory keeping. It's going to be incredible to look back at the end of the year. And I think that these all three work really well together for me. But again, my system is always subject to change, because the second I feel like something isn't working or I'm not reaching for it, then it just goes. I don't feel any sort of like loyalty to any planner. Like I don't feel like I want to be held hostage by my planner. If it's not working, it's not working. We're going to change it up. We're going to try something new. Or the thing that I do really love about rings is if I feel like an insert is not working, it is just very easy to either order a different printable or order printed inserts from one of the many companies that offers printed inserts. And then you feel like you do have something new without changing up the entire system. But right now, this is just a quick look at what is working for me right now. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, and I know this was like really super chatty. I always get questions about like, what am I currently using? Because I realize I do share a lot of different things, but this is what I'm currently using as of today. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.